Hey guys, it's NB welcome back to more Tales of Xillia. In the last episode, we returned from the Labari Hollow and learned some things about Elvin and Isla in particular, and also learned that we cannot use the wyverns to travel to Rashigal without first getting permission from the king. So in this one, we are going to be traveling the Mon Highlands in hopes of meeting with the king and getting that permission, amongst other things that Mila wants to pick his brain for. But regardless, we don't really have much else to do but set out. And there is a sub-event that we can do in the Mon Highlands. We do need to find a heart herb for Mila. But that'll come out to random chance, basically. And here we go. And yeah, the Mon Highlands very icy, very cold. And we have a skit. Tipo and the Four Great Spirits.
You told me that normally the Four Great Spirits follow you everywhere. Is that for real?
Yes, but...
No way! So how does it feel to command them?
I'm not sure how to answer that. They've always been with me, so it just feels... normal.
They're always with you, huh? So I guess it's like Elise and Tipo.
Interesting. So Elise may feel the same way about Tipo as I feel about the Four. When you put it that way, the way I've treated her seems quite insensitive.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. I can't afford to get swept up in sentiment at a time like this.
She's learning. She's learning how to compassion towards humans a little bit better. So, since there really isn't anything super specific happening in these little travel segments, I do want to take this time to actually go and talk about something. And before I begin, very special shout out to Taleslations on Tumblr for being the ones that have sort of compiled all this information, and I'm using their post as a reference. But, so, the writing system that you've probably kind of seen in this game a little bit, sometimes on signs, and oftentimes whenever you enter a map, you'll see the name of the region, and below it you'll see it in this game's stylized alphabet. That alphabet is actually translatable. It's not complete. It's mostly based off of Japanese and such. Most of the characters you'll see.
Never call me Ellie anymore.
And most of the characters you see will be analogous with some Japanese character. Why am I going back into here? So yeah, the alphabet translates into Japanese phonetic sounds. It's not directly analogous to that. Like, the character for Ka is a fusion of two different symbols, one for K, one for A, and then together they have Ka. But overall, they will translate into Japanese words, and from there you can translate the Japanese into English. And there's a particular scene where you can look at the world map, and when looking at the world map, you can translate. It's a bit hard to see, but you can translate all the labels into stuff, and some of them translate pretty accurately. That's just like high ground, small hill, basin, and then others translate into a bit more funny stuff, like "you can fish here" or "I want to climb the mountain."
Shouldn't you wear more clothes, Mila? It's really cold out here.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Will you be fine, Mila? So it's kind of cool. And the game does have another alphabet that we won't be seeing for a long time that works much the same way, as well as its own made-up language that, again, we'll be seeing probably soon. I don't exactly remember, but we'll see it soon. And like these alphabets and these languages are are developed. Like, you can use them. So, I don't know, I just thought that was really cool. So, again, shout out to Taleslations on Tumblr for compiling this information, and I'll definitely link to the posts I'm referring to in the description, as well as the blog itself. And I hope if you're interested, you'll go and, you know, check those out, and just kinda, you know, just look at them, because I think it's super interesting. And also,
It's so
I'm kind of...
I think I'm frozen solid.
I'm kind of just wandering around, because since I'm talking about this, I am a little bit less focused on the game, but I am trying to look around, because in this region there is an Ifrit treasure, and I've been ignoring it for long enough, so time to look at the skit, Ambidexterity, and I think I know exactly what skit this is. I referred to it much earlier in the playthrough when talking about how Elvin's sword is wielded in his offhand.
I'm impressed with your ability to handle a different weapon in each hand.
When I was a kid, I was left-handed, so I worked at strengthening my right arm instead.
That shows good combat sense. I imagine you needed special training to learn how to wield a sword with your offhand.
That must have been tough.
No, it had nothing to do with combat, just part of my daily life. You know me, always a girl on each arm. And it would be rude to handle each of them differently.
What? And here I was starting to respect you. I'm leaving.
Are 2 arms even enough for you?
With a woman of your stature, maybe not.
Good. I'd hate for you to think that you can handle me with just 1. Be gone!
The conversation takes a surprising turn. It's an interesting response from Mila. And hey, there's the Ifrit treasure. And there are 2 paths in the Mon Highlands. I forget how that kind of works. It's sideburns. Oh no. It's probably one of those leads to a dead end. So if I had to guess, it's this one that led to a dead end. And let's go see what those sideburns look like. It's not on these. You know, for a moment, I was gonna say that kind of worked. But because it doesn't fully connect to his hairline, it doesn't really work as much as I thought. Absolutely wouldn't work for Elise, or maybe it would work for Elvin. Yes, but it looks really dumb. Okay, well, we're not using the sideburns. And regardless, we don't have to, because we have a new skit. New experiences, and no, that segue didn't make any sense at all.
Achoo! We're all gonna catch colds at this rate.
Oh! A chance to get sick.
Do you enjoy having colds?
This will be my first time. When I had the 4, they wouldn't even let the rain and snow get me wet.
But what if you get a fever?
Ah, I did experience that when I hurt my legs. I felt like my body was burning up.
See? That's why you should try to stay healthy.
But I want to experience the sensation of having continuous nasal discharge.
I doubt that anyone else wants to see that.
It would be funny to see, though.
I guess if you've never been sick in your life, the prospect of getting sick would be interesting and new, huh? But, Mila, don't you have your, mission to worry about? You're gonna have to put that on hold if you get sick, don't you think? Silent Cave. Oh, I do remember what this is. I don't think we're gonna be able to figure out the truth of what's, be back here for some time now. I'm pretty sure this is tied to a side quest. Yeah, we cannot get through here until we have the sub-event to activate it. But that's not gonna stop me from going and picking up the chests and the treasures and, all that fun stuff. But yeah, we will come back here eventually. And also, it just occurred to me that we never really explored the Zagoot flood meadow, other than for that one sub-event. So we'll be returning to Shandu at some point. So when we do, then we'll run through the Shandu Flood Meadow and kind of connect our maps, because the Flood Meadow connects Niakara and Shandu like that. So we'll connect that map eventually. Not that there's really anything worth seeing there. It's much the same Box Canyon overworld like everything else. But there are, just like every other like dungeon and overworld area, there are 2 Ifrit treasures to get there, so it would be worth to go and grab them, I think. Regardless, I think we are done in this area, so time to kind of just rush ahead and go to the North region, and I think the North region also has an Ifrit treasure. Did I explore this? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. So now we get 3,000 extra gold, which is very nice. We're almost at 50,000. We're rich! And yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. Nothing really to pick up other than this mysterious bead, but I also don't think we have found a heart herb either, so that's concerning, and I hope we do in the last area. If not, I'll just run around off screen and hope for the best. Geode is not a heart herb. I keep wanting to say art herb, and like just accidentally invert which vowel or which consonant sounds are where, but I could just circumvent that altogether by saying heart herb, but that's not correct. Art herb? Nah. Got some pearls, and if I was to assume, I would assume that the heart herb will probably end up in one of these bags rather than one of the sparkling points. Because I just feel like the bags tend to have more valuable stuff in them. But we'll just have to keep walking around and hoping for the best, and hope we get that heart herb instead of a billion mushroom powders. But I'm probably not that lucky. Oh, okay, we still have cooking going. I wasn't sure. But that's a good one. That was experience in gold up by 30%, right? That's very nice. If we're fighting a boss, I would still prefer to have the experience 60%, but beggars can't be choosers. Either is good. Except I can be choosers, because if I know that a boss is up and coming, I can deliberately use something for it. And it's looking like... Wow, we got it at the last go. I'm gonna enter Kanbalar before we... before we travel back to Shandu to turn that in, just so I can have the proper fast travel points, so we don't have to travel the Mon Highlands again, but we're probably gonna get a cutscene as we enter. Yep. I know what that loading screen means.
Wow. And I thought Shandu was an odd burg. Look at this place.
The spirit faith is stronger here in Azul than it is in Rashagal.
Whoa, check those out.
That's something you won't see anywhere else in the world. It's one of Kanbalar's famous mountain slide cars.
What are they?
Kanbalar was built along the peaks of a mountain range. Those slide cars connect the multiple districts together.
Don't they look fun? I bet we could see forever in one of those.
How do we go about meeting the king?
I'll request a royal audience for you when I seek permission to use the wyverns. Don't get your hopes up, though. Many people come to the capital seeking an audience, so you may need to wait a bit. I suggest resting at the inn until I get back.
I bet right now you're trying to think of a way to do things without Jurgen's help. Just try not to make trouble for him, okay? He's a nice guy.
You know her too well, Jude. Also, you'll probably notice that we did only get... wrong way to go. Only get one of the ivory treasures in the Mon Highlands, I believe. So I think the second one we actually can't get until we do the aforementioned sub-event to get through the cave here, if I am not mistaken. Regardless, let us go back to Shandu and go and stay at the inn, and hopefully treat Mila with that heart herb. Hopefully she'll feel a little bit better.
Another exhausting trek.
No kidding. How far have we walked on this trip?
A long while, and yet the game's prompting me to do so with let's test it back at the hotel.
All right, we finally got some heart herb.
It should definitely help out with Mila's pain.
Yeah, let's hurry on back.
Yep, way ahead of you, Leia and Jude. So let's just, 200 gold a night, that's chump change, don't worry about that.
I've become much more used to the asperixis now.
But I'm assuming it still hurts.
That's what I've gotten used to.
Hey, Jude was so worried about you that he went and found you a heart herb.
What's that?
It's an extremely rare herb with potent healing abilities. When used during aromatherapy, its effects are second to none.
You went to all that trouble for me?
It was nothing. Here, let's try it out.
How you feeling?
That smells amazing.
I feel so much calmer.
How is it? Do you feel any better?
Yes, I can feel the tension melting away.
Mila?
I can't stop hiccuping.
Oh no! You caught my acute hiccup disorder?
I kinda doubt that. She's probably just allergic to the hard herb aroma.
If it was an allergy, wouldn't she be sneezing?
Perhaps this is some unique aspect of Mila's anatomy?
I'm sorry. I'll put it out right away.
This is fun. I've never had hiccups like this before. It makes me forget all about my pain. Thank you, everyone. Oh.
No problem.
So, now what?
As long as Mila's happy, I say we can move right along.
After all, there's no better medicine than laughter.
Exactly.
I love Mila so much. She's so precious. And yet we've used our heart herb. So we're done here. So let's head back to Kanbalar now. So they wanted us to head to the inn in Kanbalar too, right? Yeah. You know what? Since we're here in front of the shop, let's expand some stuff. So you should be able to expand the weapon shop pretty much. We've already turned in the peach elephant tusk, right? We got some new items and some new discounts, and armor is the next best. Yeah, armor is absolutely advancing very much. Why is that only one? If that's only 1 point, that worries me. That makes me think it's got to be used for a quest or something. So you know what? I'm not going to donate that. Oh my god, the aquatic jelly is... Ooh, a full level up on its own. I should start buying more accessories. every now and again. Because I think I've talked about this before, but I'm very bad at using accessories in-game. They're always more of an afterthought for me, which they shouldn't be, because accessories always have some very useful side effects. My favorite are always the ones that, like, stop certain status ailments from affecting you, because status ailments suck. And we're good there, but we're not in front of a weapon shop just yet. There's one over there. So yeah, let's go and upgrade some equipment. We'll start with the things that are new. Yep, there you go. There you go, Jude. But yeah, new just in case we end up buying enough to advance the store a little bit more. There we go. So now we have the Porous Blade, but we can't quite afford it just yet. But that's fine, because we have things we can sell. And we should be able to afford it now. There we go. Perfect. We're still a bit low on armor, but it's fine.
Alright. Now this is some pretty nice gear.
You really are cutting an impressive figure. I'm quite impressed with these armaments. I'm all the stronger for the skill of their craftsmen.
I don't know. You were pretty strong to begin with.
Ta-da! Look! Look, everyone, look! Check out my awesome new duds!
Not bad, not bad. Might look a tad classier if you cut off the price tags.
Leia's one of those people, the ones that forget to take off the price tags. Whoops. But anyway, let's head to the inn now. 300 gold a night? Yeah, we can afford that.
Jurgen still isn't back?
Not yet.
Elise, wanna do some sightseeing?
Miss Elise, why not join Leia?
Come on, Elise. Gosh, now that Teepo's giving us the silent treatment, I guess I need to pick up the slack.
You talk more than before? Impossible.
Meh. Hey, just because Teepo's gotten quiet doesn't mean you have to. I'd love to hear more about you, Elise, in your own words.
Shut up, Leia. You're the one holding us all back after all.
Huh?
Elise, that was uncalled for. You should apologize.
You must have really crossed the line if Mama Mila's scolding you.
I hate Mila. And Leia, too.
Hey, where you going?
Ouch. That stung a little. Not gonna lie.
Please, do not let it get to you.
I'm fine. We need to get Elise back.
Yeah, you know, now that it's revealed that Teepo is just saying Elise's true thoughts, it really does kind of make some things sort of harsh when you think back at them, because Teepo has always been taking jabs at Elvin and Leia, so like, when it comes out that that's just what Elise kind of thinks of them, it kind of does add some more weight to that, rather than Teepo just
Try
being...
to stay away from the eaves of the houses. The snow on the roofs could tumble down on you.
Yeah, it kind of just makes things kind of... not great. Regardless, we do need to go find Elise, and fast, so let's go. Let's hurry up. She probably wouldn't be at... Oh, there she is.
No reason to be alarmed. This is purely a chance encounter, nothing more.
Elise, I'm sorry about before. I can't imagine how lonely you must be without the old Teepo. I know I have a bad habit of opening my big mouth without thinking. Please forgive me. No. Come on, don't say that. I'll beg if I have to. I thought you and Mila were my friends. I hate you. I hate you. Can't you see that I'm just worried sick about you? Liar! You don't care about me at all. I don't want to be friends anymore.
Miss Elise, everyone is being kind to you right now because you have them so concerned. You say that you feel hurt, but have you considered your own actions? Do you realize that Teepo's words were just as hurtful to Miss Leia?
I hurt Leia? Well, hurt is a strong word, but you took the wind out of my sails, that's for sure. I had no idea.
Why don't you try apologizing to her?
But I said such horrible things.
I am certain she will forgive you if you ask nicely. Forgiveness is the sign of a true friend.
Leia, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Sure, but under one condition. From now on, I want you to tell me more about yourself using your own voice.
Huh. You're not the boss of her. You're only 3 years older.
Teepo, stop! Elise? Yes? Even if it's only 3 years, I'm still older than you. Right.
Bossy Leia, scary Leia!
There's a lesson here, child. Never take your friends for granted.
So what do we do now? Jurgen still hasn't gotten back yet.
We could just barge into the castle ourselves.
For the 100th time, let's not cause any trouble for Jurgen.
That's no good? It sounded like a good idea to me.
Of course it did, Mila. I'm glad.
Why
I'm
would
glad
I build a
everyone's...
city in such a high place? Well, I guess maybe it's just more impressive that way.
That is true. Yeah, I'm glad everyone's friends again. And a new skit. A sign of affection.
Dude, we're such great pals!
Hey! Why do you always chomp my face?
As a sign of affection.
I've never seen Teepo get so close with anyone else before. So that was like a Teepo kiss.
It was? My first kiss was stolen by Jude?
Stolen? That should be my line. I can't believe I'm having this conversation with a puppet.
Don't be coy, Jude. You have to take responsibility.
Oh, Jude.
Responsibility? Responsibility for what?
Sucks to be you, Jude. And we got another skit. Elise Uncensored.
Teepo, please, stop saying mean things to Leia.
But that's on you, Elise.
No, I don't want to insult my friends.
But at the bottom of your heart, don't you want to?
No, you're wrong. Don't say things like that. Bad, Teepo, bad. Hey, take it easy, you two. But Teepo's been saying horrible things. It's all right. I don't mind.
Always meddling with us just 'cause you're a few years older.
But I like it when Leia meddles.
Yep, she really does feel that way.
Oh, thanks, Elise. Guess I'll keep right on meddling then.
Oh, that's so cute. Also, Teepo Drain.
Oh, that was good eating.
Teepo, what exactly is it that you absorb from foes?
I'm not really sure. It's like their energy or enthusiasm.
Is that nutritious?
Beats me. But when I'm hungry, before I know it, I'm chowing down.
You really are a peculiar creature.
What does enthusiasm taste like?
It depends on the person. For example, yours tastes like strawberries.
What? When did you absorb mine?
I don't need to absorb it to know. I can just tell.
Huh. That does sound appetizing.
Wait, what?
Jude, your essence is appetizing. What was unclear about that? God. Anyway, we've been standing in front of this sub-event for some time now. Excuse me, have you seen a rat pig around here? I've been raising her for my wedding, but she ran away. What am I going to do? It's a tradition in my clan to serve roast rat pig at a wedding ceremony. You'll help me look for her? Oh, thank you. I'll look around the city. Can you search the Mon Highlands for me? Of course. I'd be happy to search the Mon Highlands. Let's see. Let's not go to the Mon Highlands just yet, because there are 2 other sub-events we can do. Or one we can just complete right on the face of it, and then another we can pick up that also happens to take place in the Mon Highlands. So the first thing we need to do is go to the inn and just stay at the Kanbalar Inn. So hello, sir. I would like a night. I would like to spend another 300 gold. Thank you. Thank you for my life. It's freezing out there, but you're hot now. Thanks, sweetie. You're pretty hot yourself. Huh? Oh! That was so lame. On days like this, I wish I had a nice scarf like Elvin's. I know, right? Apparently, basic loose-knit scarves are totally in right now. Those and cloud sheep wool earmuffs are this winter's absolute must-haves. I like the plaid ones myself. Oh yeah, those are great, and they look super cute with Tipo. I go great with anything. That you do. You may even inspire a new trend. How could Tipo be a trend when there's only one of him? Hey, quit butting into our girl talk. Yeah. Well, don't set me up by saying nonsensical things. Now, Jude. Why not come with me, so you and I can enjoy some men's talk instead? We shall speak of love, and youth, and friendship. Why, we could chat until the very break of dawn. I guess so. But whenever we talk about anything, it always turns into you giving me life advice. Now that you mention it, I don't really have much to discuss except for my physical ailments and the life lessons I've learned. Isn't there something fun we could talk about? Nothing comes readily to mind. Wasn't that other thing just the cutest? Oh, it so totally was. I thought I was gonna die from cute overload. Well, hey! Me too! Me too! Oh, and I heard that wasn't even the cutest thing they had. There's something way cuter. I must say that I'm a bit jealous. Yeah. You just gotta get better at conversation. Like, what? What do you mean? You can talk like that if you want to. Nothing's holding you back. Okay, alright. Now that we are done here, we can go back to the entrance of the Mon Highlands, I believe. And there should be a soldier. Yeah, that soldier right there. He should have something for us to do. The colder it gets, the more monster attacks our people suffer, or the more monster attacks and our people suffer. When nature becomes this harsh, even monsters become desperate to survive. But that doesn't mean we have to roll over and take it. We must kill these monsters for the safety of our citizens. I hereby call upon all able-bodied hunters to help us in our task. Yeah, sure. Thank you for your help, citizen. Those monsters hide out in the central region of the Mon Highlands. Your assignment is to wipe out the ones near the Silent Cave. Good luck. Yep, and I believe both of our objectives are in the central region, so let's just rush right there. Alright, so we're in the central region, and he said there are monsters near the Silent Cave, yes? So there's gotta be like a group of them hanging about up here, and yeah, there we are, I see them. There's just a bunch of the frog enemies. So let's go show them. just what happens to people that, or I guess to monsters that are a nuisance to others. And probably, yeah, they're all weak to fire, so let's back up and just cast a bunch of fireballs like this, and that should be enough to just ruin their day. Yep. Sucks to be them. And, yeah, I'm just gonna run up and March Waltz him to death now. There we go. Sucks to be you. And now that those guys are dead, we can go and turn Heart Tuning Neophyte, huh? We can go and turn that quest in, and also we want to go to the southwest version of the Mon Highlands central region for the Rapig, I believe? This way, I think. Also, we have another skit, probably because we got the conductor, or the Art Tuning Neophyte thing. We now have the Conductor's Secret Shame.
You're in a fine mood, old-timer.
Oh, and did you overhear that? How embarrassing.
That's a nice melody.
What song is that?
It's more of a visualization exercise. I'm practicing the rhythm I use when channeling spirits.
Huh. I knew you had an artistic flair to your channeling, but I didn't know you used music.
So that must be why they call you the Conductor.
Right, because he uses his musical talent when channeling spirits.
Well, not exactly. I must confess that I can't actually read music or play any instruments.
What? The Conductor can't even read music?
Then what are you doing when you wave that baton?
That's from a dance we used to perform in our town's summer fair. The steps of the dance are perfect for measuring the timing of my arts.
Oh.
I'd be so much happier if I hadn't asked.
Kind of a thing where it's like, never meet your heroes, huh? Because then you'll just kind of be disappointed. And here's our Rapig. There you are. You must be the centerpiece for the wedding, huh? Oink! Oink! I'm sorry. The bride asked me to bring you back. Oink. Rip Rapig. And we did have a new skit for Elise's song.
It's snowing.
It sure is.
I just thought up a snow song. It snowed last night. It snowed last night. Mila and the four had a pillow fight.
Sylph tore up the clouds in sight, tossed down all the feathers white.
What a great song.
That was perfect.
What was that?
Elise has a new hobby?
It was beautiful, Elise. Encore! Encore! Well, now that we have both of those side quests taken care of, let's go and turn them in. So first we want to talk to the soldier here. You guys are good, and thanks to you, we were able to achieve our objective without incident. The Ajul military hopes you will join us in our duty to protect the powerless once again. Yeah, sure. Now we have earmuffs, which is appropriate given the region we're in. What do they look like? Are these... I think I remember what these look like. Let's check them up on a different character. Yeah, these actually... That actually works with Elise. I'm gonna leave those on Elise. And then... The other person, the person with the Rapig, was this way, yeah? In the plaza? Yeah, she was just up here, up on this ramp. Right there. Hey, we got you your Rapig. What's going on? You found her! Oh, thank you! Thank you! But, as it turns out, my fiancé's family doesn't like Rapig meat. So instead of roasting her, she'll come and live with us. Oink! That way we can eat her in a pinch if there's ever an emergency. Oink. I'm sorry, Mr. Rapig. That sucks. And now we have white bunny ears as well, huh? Are they? No, they're here, huh? Those are cute, but also those will end up being distracting for serious scenes, so unfortunately, they will sit on the bench. Either way, our next objective is to head to the castle, but I'm going to save that for next time. We've made it to Kanbalar, we've accomplished a decent chunk, so I think we're gonna end things off here. So, thank you so very much to everyone for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time.